I was an artful and cunning 14-year-old, I thought I could convince my parents to get an MGA or MGB if I put an MX-5 engine in it to make it reliable. You would get all the performance benefit but keep the classic British looks. All it would take was a couple of new engine mounts, I told them. Yeah, right. Well, there's a small company in Oxfordshire in England that's been building just that recipe. They're called Frontline, and they've finally got a car here on the West Coast for Monterey Car Week, and it's called the Abingdon Roadster. Welcome back to another episode of Limit 55. I'm here with Connor. Connor, tell us what this is. This is a new car from Frontline, yes?
It is indeed. So this is Frontline US demonstrator. We're here driving along 17 Mile Drive in Monterey for Monterey Car Week, and this car was built this year specifically for the US market as our demonstrator. So it will live out here with
Finally
our
here.
Yes.
Finally on the West Coast. Years I've been waiting to come and see one of these, and now we've been talking for a long time.
We have, years.
And we are finally in it.
Yeah.
It's really nice. The Miata is the best MGB that there ever was. And this has combined those two elements into a totally usable and really nice product.
Our favourite thing is when we go to the gas station and someone comes running over and says, that's identical to the one that I had.
Yeah.
And we even get some people say, I recognise that sound from anywhere. I had one of those when they were new. And we go, well, you kind of did,
yeah.
but you didn't.
Yeah.
But sometimes you tell them, but sometimes you don't want to break their heart.
Right. So this is a 2-litre engine, but the future ones will be 2.5.
Exactly. All customer cars will be a 2.5 litre Duratec from a Mazda Ford powertrain.
Brand new.
Brand new. We buy a crate
Brand
motor,
spankers.
and then we put our own ITBs on it. So it's running our own fuel injection system, our own standalone management. And depending on the state of tune, whether you go 225 horse or 290 horse,
it's an enormous amount.
It is, yeah. It depends on what we do to the internals of that with regards to cams, valve train, and CNC porting the head.
Wow. No, I mean, it's incredible. There's been a ton of care and effort gone into the development of this. You know, a lot of times people will attempt to do things like this, and then it just comes out looking spectacularly shambolic, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah. The MGB is
engine bay. This is really tidy, and
the MGB is a really attractive
nice
car to modify and to make changes to, do the motor swap. We've been doing this since 1991, and with that, and our focus on the MGB, means that we have the ability to build a cohesive package, and we're not building a hot rod or a kit car. We're building something that if we do the motor, we do the brakes. If we do the brakes, we do the suspension, and if we do all of that, we do the interior and we do the body as well. It feels like an OE produced car.
It does, yeah.
It should feel like it's come out of a factory and it's been well considered.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, actually. It feels like an MGB that's being built in 2024.
Yeah. This is equipped with an LSD and a wider 185 section modern tyres and stronger stainless wheels, so that motor works, but it wouldn't if you put it into my original Roadster, which I have at home.
We all know how that would end, yeah. And it involves an MGB split in half and a tree of a lot of splintering wood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I bet that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's only half 3,500 RPM.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's got variable valve timing, and at 4,000 RPM,
It kicks in, yeah.
It's like there's a motor swap, and you've taken out that economical, really nice, smooth motor, and then put in a full-blown race engine.
Oh my god, yeah.
But it's nice for cruising. It's, in 6th gear, we can be cruising at 70 miles an hour, doing about 2,500 RPM.
Yeah.
So it's a car that can be used
Corners
every day.
flat.
Yeah, this is set up. It's got fully adjustable dampers on all 4 corners, but it's set up for a road comfort setting, and it's perfectly compliant. But when you put your foot down in 2nd gear, 3rd gear, it hooks up and hauls.
Oh my god, you do feel the BBT kick in, don't
Yeah,
you?
it just comes on.
You could be flicking through the gears on Mulholland, and then you could also just put it in top gear and cruise, and you probably get good fuel economy as well.
Dude, over 30 mpg.
And it's not like it's a high stress, you know, tuned MGB engine that's been sort of pushed into a daily drivable condition.
No.
This is Japanese reliability, and you're going to get 100,000 miles out of it just by changing the oil.
Yeah.
Right? You can leverage the whatever it is, 20, nearly 30-year history of Miata development.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good base knowledge there.
There is.
Now I'm really impressed with the feel of it. It's totally livable, really nicely finished in here. I mean, the leather is sublime.
That's one of the things most people comment on, and it's a shame.
Really beautiful.
We've got Aaron and Reese, who are our trimmers, and together all of our trimming is done in-house by those 2 guys, and together they have a combined 2 decades of trimming experience only on MGs. So it's all they do.
That shows they definitely know what they're doing. It is really comfortable. The seats, especially the driver's seat on that side where you get a bit more space with the pedals.
Yeah.
It's a really nice place to sit. I mean, I could definitely see myself going for a long drive and feeling good.
You really can. I mean, the original seats, if you were pressing on, you'll find it in your MGA.
Yeah.
You have to support yourself with the door and with the trans tunnel.
Yeah, exactly.
And, you end up
Resting
with sore knees.
resting
end
your
of
leg
it.
against the gearbox.
These seats we make, and they support you on the hips, so that you don't have any of that problem. You've given the support right by your hips.
And that's the best part about this as well, is you've managed to keep the best bits of the original while modernizing it entirely, but not showing off that modernity.
Yes.
So the gauges don't really give anything away. All of the switches are fantastic look and feel. I mean, they all have a really nice tactile flick.
Soon, however, we were made to stop by some children dressed as volunteer policemen.
What do these guys want?
I think, is this a race stop?
You guys gonna park to the car show?
No, we're just passing through.
I love your car. It's so
Thank you, it's his.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So with our style credentials verified, we carried on.
It's very cool. An opportunity to use the
the power
electric
windows.
power windows. It's fun. It's good.
It is fun. It should be fun.
To keep having fun, we decided to use the Roadster part of the Abingdon Roadster and put the roof down.
Okay, sunglasses on.
Oh yeah, let me have some of those. Where are mine? Ah,
I sold those.
You're gonna
on
be
eBay.
surprised
Were
here.
those yours? Ooh.
it's not a speaker.
Ooh. That is very James Bond. I
It's
do
a-
like that. Did you know in
it's
the
a copy
DB5 when he flicks it and the radar screen comes up?
We've done James Bond tributes before.
Persol boys.
Have you got Persols as well? There we are.
See?
It's
all
more
adds up.
It's more Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by the minute. Folding Persols, essential.
It's funny, it feels wrong to wear a flat cap
Does it?
in this car.
It doesn't feel period correct.
It doesn't feel correct, yeah. I feel like I should be sporting a a modern haircut. such as
Really?
yourself just out.
Wow.
Yeah. In a good way.
Yeah,
It's funny.
I think
it feels like a fully capable modern car. You know?
but with
Makes me want to do that.
MG charm.
But with MG charm, yeah.
Get your hair blowing in the wind.
When it flies by, it doesn't quite sound like any MGB I've ever heard, you know? It sounds like a Frontline. I love the look of the LE60 and the hardtop. But if I was going to live with one every day, I would want the option of having
the
all
open
of
top.
this sky. Because this, you know, the only benefit of having a hardtop would be that I would imagine it's a bit quieter, and I think the BGT does look a bit better, right?
About it.
Pininfarina penned, right?
Yeah, that top line and the silhouette.
Right.
I think for me personally, I take a GT with AC, heated seats, and a Webasto top.
Oh, you do a
So you can have the sliding
Ooh,
Webasto,
okay.
and then you kind of get this open
get
air
best of both
experience
worlds.
as one of one, and you're never going to see anyone else in the same car as you. And there's not many things in life that you can say I have the only one
Right.
of this variant.
and this is mine, and I chose it for this reason or that reason.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's brilliant. But it's not blustery like the MGA. You know, I drove the MGA from LA up to Monterey for Car Week.
That's a
and
commitment.
You know, 6 hours of driving, of just getting brained by wind, cross breeze. But this is really nice to have, you know, electric windows that pop up. And I suppose the MGB was always a bit better designed in that regard. You know, you're better protected.
Yeah. Ever so slightly. Looks like a Cybertruck photo shoot now.
Oh wow, it's a LaFerrari as well. Move your scrap off the marina. We're in a Frontline, don't you know? It's a Frontline. Get your fez out of the way.
Oh, more scrap.
Well, it managed to make the LaFerrari owner look bewildered, so that's a win.
That is a win.
This is more unique than a LaFerrari.
It is. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen another Frontline in
Makes
the
it-
whole of Monterey Car.
Right, yeah, me neither.
We had
Makes the LaFerrari look cookie cutter. They're
yeah.
stamping them out.
Exactly, yeah. Mass produced.
Well, I have thoroughly enjoyed this experience, and thank you so much
It's a pleasure.
for that. I mean, the whole Frontline team, right, for putting in the effort to build a car and get it to Car Week. It's
Yep.
a tremendous effort.
It is. There was a lot of overtime being worked.
Yeah.
A lot of sweat. No tears. Probably a little bit of blood has gone into this car.
The odd cut.
It's
Don't
a-
tell OSHA.
No.
But it's going to be well worth it to have a car like this
On the ground here.
in America. I mean, this is definitely one of the places for it, right?
Yeah.
We try and put cars in the right place at the right time. This is one of those moments. A convertible Frontline on the coast in California during Car Week.
It's
I
still
don't think it gets
no.
more spot on than that.